Italian Football Podcast.
So the question is, who will explode this season? It's this is always very, very difficult, and you're always on a hide into nothing because this can always explode in your face. But I've got three. The first I've got is Dan and Doy for Bologna. Now, if Thiago Motta was still at Bologna, I would have said this confidently, that I think he could have really broken out this season. Now that there's a new manager, this is one which is a little harder to say whether he can go on to the next level. But he's a very young winger. He had a decent first season for Bologna. He was important for the team in the way that he worked hard, the way he pressed, the way that he chased back. But his goals and assist numbers and his final product were actually a little bit disappointing, to be honest. And that is his weakness. But you can see that he has the raw qualities. He's got lightning pace. He can dribble, beat his man. He should be scoring and assisting a lot more than he did for Bologna last season. And I think at the Euros, he showed just what he can do when it all comes together. He scored against Germany. He destroyed Germany and Italy in those two games against two big teams. And he's quite tactically quite flexible as well. He can play on the right, he can play on the left, he even can play in the middle. He's a real live wire of a player, and he's wanted by bigger clubs. I mean, I saw that Inter were looking at him early in the summer, and also some Premier League teams as well. So I think there's potential. Let's say the raw qualities are there, that with the right manager, right system, if it all comes together, he could be a potential breakout, I would say.
I 100% agree with that, but I don't have him on my list. I've got Fabiano Parisi, who finally gets to play as a wing back, and he gets to play at Fiorentina under a coach who's good at developing young players. And I have so many expectations for Parisi. He's a dribbler. He's good at crossing. Decent shooter. No, I think he's going to be an absolute full breakout this season.
I hope so, because I think he has the raw qualities. He's got blistering pace.
Check out our profile deep dive we did on him a while ago.
Quite a while back now, yeah.
Yeah, on our YouTube page for sure.
Yeah. No, I think he has the raw qualities, and he made a bad career choice moving to Fiorentina last season. He shouldn't have gone there when there was a player already in his position. But let's hope that he gets that chance this season. My second player I've got here is Marco Brescianini, who currently is actually playing for a Serie B club. And he's still at Frosinone, who got relegated. He's a former Milan youth player, actually, midfielder. And he really improved last season under Di Francesco, which is one of the things that Di Francesco is very good at. He's very good at improving players. He's got a really, really excellent left foot, great shot, physical qualities. He's a goal threat. I think he scored 4 or 5 goals last season. He's wanted by most of the big clubs, actually, in Serie A. Atalanta, Juventus, Napoli have been the favourites to sign him. We'll see if they actually sign him. I like him. He's just got something about him that I like. So Brescianini, if he joins the right club, he's one that I'm hoping, also for Italy's sake, that he can break out.
I don't have him, but I agree with everything he said. I've got another Fiorentina player who we've also done a profile deep dive on a little while back. It's Michael Kayode. I think this kid is the future of Italy national team on the right side. I just absolutely love everything about him. I think he's so mature for his age. I think he's got pretty much every single quality you need to be a good fullback. My only question is, of course, now Fiorentina are going to play with wing backs. Dodo is back. It really annoys me. I really hope Kayode is either loaned out or sold, because I really think he's going to be a monster down that right wing.
Yeah, he's got all the physical qualities, the raw qualities again. Technically, I think he needs to improve a little bit, but he let's hope he doesn't rot on the bench.
No,
this season. Let's really pray on that. Talking about Italian youngsters, my final breakout star, I'm hoping, this is more from hope rather than expectation, is Mattia Liberali He's 17 years old. He's an attacking midfielder. He's a fantasista, and along with Kamada, he is the most exciting teenage talent that Italy has. Both of those players from Milan, of course. He has been labelled the Italian Phil Foden by Milan legend Alessandro Costacurta. He was also called a football genius on our pod when we did a special interview with the Italy under-17 match analyst about a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Andrea Loiacono called him a footballing genius. He's had a wonderful pre-season as well. I think he's going to be, it would be lovely if he could have that, could have a breakout season under Fonseca. And from what I've understood, Fonseca is going to use him both training with the first team and with the...
That's what he said. He says he's going to use him to play for both teams. He doesn't want to loan him out. Apparently some Serie B teams wanted to loan him. And Fonseca says, no, I want him
under my eyes.
He'll combine between the Milan Futuro and the first team. So let's hope he gets plenty of time in the first team, because in pre-season, what I've seen him at Milan against Real Madrid, he got the assist against Real Madrid for Chukwueze's winner in that pre-season win. He got a brilliant nutmeg in that game as well. He's so good on the ball, so good in tight spaces, and he of course he was a key member of the Italy under-17 European champions this summer. And just look at the goal he scored against England. Wow, the close ball control and dribbling. So yeah, let's hope that Liberali can break out again for Italy's sake.
I've got another player as a potential breakout star. Aside from Jesper Karlsson at Bologna, who, if he stays, I think and under Italiano can do some fantastic things. It's Ali Yasim at Como. This 20-year-old Iraqi international was the top goal scorer of the Asian Cup under-23 this past summer. Made his debut as a 14-year-old in the Iraqi top flight. He's a very exciting player, and he could be quite the attraction in the Serie A. He's only 20 years old, as I said, and he could be a really, really interesting one to watch out for.